The one who chases two rabbits catches none. And that statement applies directly to your MSP. And I'm going to explain to you why chasing those two rabbits is costing you tons and tons of money, growth, and opportunity. My name is Harrison Barron from growth-generators.com. Before I get into today's video about chasing two rabbits and how it relates to the MSP world, hold on, put on your seatbelts. This is going to be a good one because a lot of you need to hear this. 3 quick things. Number 1, I do have my Happier Leads training, my live webinar. It is going to be the first link of the video description. If there's a replay, it'll be posted there after November 1. That's first. Second of all, masterclass. So much positive feedback. I love you guys. You guys make me smile ear to ear. I am blessed to be able to share what I know, and the feedback I've gotten has been top tier. I really, really appreciate that. There's a link to my masterclass, 5 ways to make significantly more money with your MSP. Many of you know it's currently going through a rework, but what I've taught there is not taught anywhere else. So you're definitely going to want to watch that. And when the new one comes out, I promise you, I will let you guys know about that. Third, the TLDR giveaway. Too long didn't read. For those of you that don't know, there's a giveaway down below. Click that link. It's a little giveaway with little presents. You're not going to want to miss that. I'll give you more information at the end of this video. So the man that catches two rabbits, or the one, right, woman two, doesn't catch any of them. Now that sounds like a strange concept, and it's a kind of a philosophical one, but there's a lot of you out there who are building MSPs and trying to do too much. And this one, I know it's going to hurt, but you need to stop doing that. Because here's the thing. I was going to use chickens because many of you know, I've mentioned a couple times, I do have 12 chickens. I was going to use those chickens, but chickens are really easy to catch. And if somebody has chickens, you'd probably know that. Little funny side note for you. But if you're chasing two rabbits constantly, you're chasing one and chasing the other, it's really hard to catch them. It's actually like almost impossible, because as you're catching one, they know to kind of play off each other. So it wears you out and you can't ever successfully catch two rabbits. Being a small business owner, whether you have a handful of employees or you're a solopreneur, is already extremely hard. And many of you guys are trying to chase multiple, probably more often, more than two rabbits at the same time. And unfortunately, this is costing you massive, massive growth in your business. I just had a call today with somebody who was like, I'm in charge of sales and marketing. And I was like, cool, that's a lot of work. He has a company, right? And he's working with a company now. And that company has a handful of employees. And I said, look, he's like, I'm in charge of sales. I'm in charge of marketing. I want to sell marketing services through this MSP. And I'm going to do all the sales and I'm going to bring in customers. And I was like, man, look, I am so proud of you that you have goals that are gigantic, but let's come back to reality here. And I'm not trying to crush anyone's goals, but a lot of you guys as MSP business owners are also trying to do this. You have your main bread and butter, which is going to be services. You as the business owner need to focus on 2 things and only 2 things. That is, number 1, servicing your existing customers. Number 2 is adding in new customers to your business. Without those 2 things, your business is going to go down and down and down, and ultimately fail if you're not focusing heavily on those 2 areas. Now, I know I just told you that the man who chases 2 rabbits catches none. There is a way to break up your day. I've seen this happen, and I've done this myself, where you could say, hey, I'm going to work on client work, I'm going to do sales, I'm going to work on client work, and I'm going to do sales. But here's the thing. When you start to be like, I want to do it all, there's just not enough time in a day. There's always new technology happening. There's always a new hack happening. Vegas is still in shambles while this video is being recorded. After that last hack, you have new software coming out. You have new hardware coming out all of the time. You also have your existing clients that need your support. And now other people want to go out and sell marketing services or go build websites. The problem is not that your aspirations are too high. I think they're fantastic, but those are built in steps. And a lot of you guys are putting the cart before the horse. When you're building this, you have to focus on getting that revenue as fast as humanly possible. And the reason you need that is because that revenue, those sales are vitally important for your trajectory of growth. You need to have money, and then you need to figure out what you are good at. That could be, you might be a master service technician. That's okay. That's fantastic. You built up enough clients that you can say, hey, you know what? I need to hire somebody new. The question is, who do you hire? Do you hire a salesperson or do you hire a service person? Now, in many cases, and I've said this in past videos, hire what you're not good at. Stick with what you're good at and focus only on those two things. There are massive MSPs out there that are crushing it. And the reason they're crushing it is because they only do one thing, which is IT services. So focusing on that one thing that makes you money is what you need to do. And I know that this is a hard truth and a lot of people aren't going to like this because we all have shiny object syndrome. I do not care who you are. We all have shiny object syndrome to a degree or another. You come up with a cool way. Now, I'm not saying you can't upsell. There's plenty of areas to upsell. You can upsell training, you can upsell services, you can upsell a variety of those areas. But it would be really weird if you went to a doctor's office and the doctor that was there was like, hey, by the way, do you need any legal help? I'm also a lawyer. I'm really smart, so I became a lawyer too. You'd be like, Doc, this is the weirdest thing in the world. And a lot of you guys consistently get on the phone with me and you're like, well, I have this idea and I have this idea and I have this idea. All of the ideas are really, really good. And this also goes for clients. If you're chasing too many small clients, you're going to miss all of them because they all take a serious level of commitment and sales follow through to close that deal. The sales cycle in the MSP world is quite long. You can shorten it with proper training, right? Link down below, and proper marketing and proper automation. But at the end of the day, it's still a business to business. A business owner is handing you their child, which makes them money, allows them to go to bed at night in the house with heat and air conditioning and blinds and have a quality dinner. Most MSPs don't understand how imperative their role is in a company. And by you thinking, hey, you know what? I'm going to remove most of the little rabbits and I'm going to focus on those bigger clients, those more profitable clients, and really streamline what my one major goal is. You will be so much more successful in your MSP. Getting rid of all the other stuff. Yes, you could build out your own CRM, but that's time taken away from working with clients. Yes, you could probably do all of your own marketing. But once again, that's time taken away from sales and service, the two things that are the lifeblood of your business. By learning to charge correctly and targeting those bigger clients, those more profitable ones, you then build that revenue onto your business that allows you to hire a marketing company. I'm not saying hire me. It makes no difference whether or not you hire me. But so many of you guys are like, I need marketing, I need leads, I need this. I've already given you so many tools. The Happier Leads webinar is probably the best place to start for going and figuring out who you could sell to literally tomorrow. I've talked about most of you not leveraging marketing campaign emails enough and building out those funnels and those automations. It doesn't have to take as much time as you think it does. You don't need to get an outside agency or company involved until you hit the point where you're like, we have mastered sales, we have mastered service. We just need now more leads at an exponential rate to come in. Then you hire out either an internal person or you hire out to another company. But you have to hire. Your job as the business owner or growing business owner is to just make sure you can increase the amount of money that you're charging, but also deliver a product and service that customers absolutely love so they don't walk away, because that would be the worst thing in the world. It is so hard to get a new customer, and it is so easy to keep a customer. You make it sticky, you don't chase those two rabbits, and you make sure you provide an incredible service at a fair price. Not saying at a cheap price, at a fair price. And when you do that, your company will grow organically. And then you'll hit the point when you're like, okay, I'm ready for more. Now we have to get somebody else involved. But you don't do it yourself, because chasing those two rabbits will result in you never getting to the next level. And too many of you, on all of my discovery calls, there will probably be a link down below at some point, on all of my coaching calls, on all of my MSP Mentor Minutes calls, that's like the once a week office hours coaching that you can get, link down below, have all said the same thing. Hey, I want to do this and I want to do this. I'm all for it. But you have to know when to pull the stop sign out and say, hey, I'm done. I'm not chasing more than two rabbits. I have my sales that I have to do, and I can alternate back to service over and over and over again until that revenue builds and you hire out. Stop trying to be everything to every customer. It's great to be a yes man, but it's an even better thing to be a no man. And hey, no, we can't do that for you. You can provide a fantastic service, but anything outside of that, can you build websites? Nope, can't do it. Hey, let's find you somebody that can, because we don't have the time, energy, effort, knowledge, or resources to do it in-house. You have to think like that. The big names in the industry don't do more than one thing at a time, and that is provide a fantastic service for their customers. I hope this video helped. Hopefully this gave some of you some mental clarity. I know this is a bit of a strange one, but honestly, I was at the gym last night and I was like, this is a great video because I hear it over and over and over again, and I have one goal, and that's to help as many of you guys succeed. So if you guys have found value in this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. If it is before November 1st, there will be a link down below to register for the Happier Leads webinar. Would love to see you guys on that. The second thing is masterclass. As always, grab that down below. And third, last but not least, there's a giveaway. There's a link down below as well. You can go there. No purchase necessary. Get in there. The prizes are sick. Let me just say that. The prizes are sick. I'm not going to give out any more information. I'll see you guys later. Love you guys.